Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you know when I post a new video. I really love doing little skincare routines every morning and every night because I think it's so important to take care of your skin. And for me, it's just a time to de-stress. And I try really hard to take good care of my skin because when I was a teenager, I had really bad acne, and so I'm really self-conscious of my skin. Your skin is the biggest organ that you have. And it's kind of the first thing that people see when they look at you. Not that it matters if you have scars or spots or whatever, but I just think it makes you feel good to take care of your skin. The first thing I'm going to do is take a hair bubble and tie my hair back so it's out of my face. I also want to say that we should just address the elephant in the room here. Yes, my eyebrows have fallen out. Now when I get really stressed, my hair falls out and my skin breaks out. So right now I have a few pimples, and as you can see, this chunk of my eyebrow literally just fell out when I was washing my hair, and they're very patchy and they're very bad, but that is the way they are right now. And I don't want to lie to you and cake on a bunch of makeup, so this is just my face as it is right now. Now the next thing I'm going to do is wash my hands so that I'm spreading no bacteria across my face. Now that the hair's tied back and our hands are nice and clean, it's time to cleanse our face. In the evening, I quite often do a double cleanse, especially if I've been wearing makeup, which to be honest isn't that often because I usually just work from home and I don't want to wear makeup at home. Also, I'm very bad at makeup. So the first cleanse is going to be oil based. So I'm just going to break down all the dirt, get rid of that makeup that is really gentle and nourishing. So I'm just going to take some basic coconut oil. This is just literally from Aldi, which is a budget supermarket. Rub that into my fingers and then just start massaging it into my face. And I think the first cleanse is an opportunity to just massage your face and just take away the stresses of the day and just really relax. So I'm just going to do circle motions upwards. I always like to do upwards motions because you want to encourage your skin to be youthful and push those wrinkles up. You don't want to drag your face down and create deep wrinkles. If I had mascara on, then this would be when I just be taking it all off. And anywhere where I get wrinkles, or think I'm gonna get wrinkles, which I think I'll probably get frown lines, and those lines there, just smooth those away. And then sometimes try and sculpt some cheekbones, get rid of the saggy neck. And now they're all thoroughly oiled up, I'm just going to take a measuring cloth, damp it and wipe this off. This measuring cloth is from Pi. I like it because it has this really nice soft side. Don't worry, this has been washed. This is turmeric from when I had the turmeric face mask on. And it will just, when you use turmeric, you'll know that it just stains everything. Your hands, fingers, work surfaces. I think that's basically everything. Obviously if I had makeup then I might spend a bit longer. I might need to go back under my eyes or something, but I don't have anything on right now, so that's fine. Now that the first cleanse is done, we're going to go into the second cleanse, and personally I like to use a creamy cleanser. You can use a gel or just whatever you like using, but because I have acnegenic sensitive skin, I much prefer to use a creamy cleanser. My absolute favourite is Pi, but it's kind of pricey, so right now I am just using this Rose Hip Moisturising Cream Cleanser by SMOOTHIE, I think. I picked up in TK Maxx for $4.99, so a bargain, and it seems to be doing the job perfectly fine. So I'm just going to take about a pea-sized amount, massage it into my hands, and then pop it straight onto my face, and again, just take the time to massage it in. And this actually smells quite nice. I like to do my skincare routine before I have dinner and stuff. I don't do it straight before going to bed because to me, like I said, it's time to de-stress, and it just signifies like the end of the day and just relaxing. Get my pyjamas on or put something super comfy on, and then I will do my skincare routine, and then I'll go make dinner and have a cup of tea and relax. That may make me a grandma because yeah, I'm usually in my pyjamas by like 8 o'clock, but now in the morning when I cleanse my face, I would use a Sonic face brush but because it's the evening I just rinse this off, or I might use one of those Kojak sponge thingies. Right now I'm literally just going to splash my face with water. And I'm just going to use lukewarm water to rinse this off. Pat it dry. I used to be really harsh with my skin. I would scrub it and then scrub it again with the towel kind of thing and drag my face, but I've learned to be very gentle with it, especially as it's so sensitive. I was treating it very poorly. And then I read a quote, and I can't remember who it was by, it said, treat your skin like silk. Now I think I'm going to put a mask on. I don't do this every night, but once, twice a week I like to put a mask on, and I personally prefer something that's exfoliating but also moisturising. I don't really like using clay masks because they just dry my skin out. Despite the fact I have oily acnegenic skin, it's also very dehydrated and it gets really flaky, and I just find that clay irritates it and doesn't feel that good. So I'm either going to use something like this Madara Instant Moisture and Radiance Mask. I think it has lactic acid in it, which is going to act as a chemical exfoliant and brighten your complexion. Or I have this sample of Mossa Age Excellence Miracle Peel with antioxidants and AHAs, which says it's a peeling mask. So maybe we'll try this. I really like this one because it has this pinky tint to it, but as you rub it in, it goes clear and it has sort of a semi-matte finish. So it'd be something that would be really good if you're on a long haul flight to keep your skin hydrated and dewy, but not to look like a shiny, scary mess. I really love sheet masks, but I don't have any left at the moment, so I need to get some. And also, if anyone has any suggestions of ones that are more natural, that would be really helpful. I don't want to use any that are full of chemicals and tested on animals, and I cannot open this. So we're gonna have to go get some scissors. And thankfully there are some in the drawer. So I'm just going to hack this open. And this is quite a generous amount actually, so we're probably not even going to use half of this. This just runs out. Ooh, it's like clear, but it has like a shimmer to it. Leave for 5 to 15 minutes. Should be enough time to go make a cup of tea. Okay, that's probably enough. Actually feels quite nice and refreshing. It feels like if you've used a sheet mask, the thick serum that they're soaked in when you rub it in just feels like a thick, slightly wet serum. So it's completely clear. Maybe we'll put some extra on all my spots. On this beautiful giant spot that's decided to appear in my eyebrow. It's one of those blind ones, you know, where it doesn't come to a head, which just really hurts. And then I have quite a few mini little red blotchy spots. And I think they're stress related. So like I said, I've been super stressed, stressing about work, stressing about money, stressing about life in general. So yeah, my hair's been falling out, my eyebrows have been falling out, and my skin's been breaking out, so it's been really fun times. Whilst we wait for this to work its magic and hopefully miraculously clear my face and make me look beautiful, we're gonna go make a cup of tea and just relax. So it's been about 10 minutes or so it's time to take this off. I don't think this is gonna need clothage. I think I just splashed my face again. This time I'm going to use slightly colder water because I want to start closing my pores rather than opening them. And I don't know if it's just me, but I like to scoop the water and splash it into my eyeballs. I don't know, it just feels really refreshing. And then again, just dab my face. And now it's time to tone my face. This is a toner that I've been using for years and I really like it. It's the Pixie Glow Tonic. By the way, all the products I use are vegan friendly and most of them are organic, natural. This one does not, it has EDTAs and it has pegs, so it's not ideal, but I haven't found a toner that seems to actually do anything other than this one. So again, any suggestions, you're most welcome. I'm going to start at the bottom of my face and again I'm going to try to do upward strokes. Really concentrate on where I have all the spots. spots, which is usually around my chin. I also go right around my eyes. I know it says like avoid eyes and stuff, but I always just put everything everywhere. Like this morning, we had this giant spot, I just held the toner there. Just try and help the active ingredients sink in and kill that spot. I'm sure this looks really great. Walk around like this. And then the chest, neck, back of neck, behind the ears, and it's all part of the same canvas. And I'm also just going to put it on the back of my hands too. She might as well just get the most out of that bit of toner. Now that we're clean and we're toned, I'm going to move on to moisturisers / oils. In the evening I usually prefer to use an oil, but sometimes I use a cream, and in the evening is when I like to switch up what I put on my face. Usually in the morning I'll use the same moisturiser every single day, but in the night I like to just treat my skin to something a little bit different. Ideally I would put on some sort of serum or treatment, but I don't really have any. The only thing I do have is this sample, which I've almost used up, of Time Miracle Cellular Repair Serum by Madara. There's this green liquidy serum. It feels really nice and cooling, and I don't know, I guess it smells natural. A bit like plants and stuff. And you don't need much because it spreads really, really nicely. And it seems to just sink in quite nicely and really hydrates my skin. And then you tap up, tap, 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 tap. Like I said, then I put on a cream or an oil, something like a simple, just plain old argan oil. This is from Holland & Barrett by Mia Flora. But I'm thinking that we'll put on a moisturiser instead. And I really like this Evolve Organic Daily Renewal Facial Cream. Yeah, it says it's for day, but I mean day, night. What's the difference? The only thing is if a day cream has an SPF, then I wouldn't put it on at night. It's natural peptides, hyaluronic acid, and it does have argan in it. This is just a mini travel size one. I don't like to invest in bigger pots of moisturiser if I don't know how it's going to react to my skin. Plus I get really bored of things and I like to switch up, so I always prefer mini ones. And honestly, I've had this tiny little, 20ml pot for like a year, and it's still almost half full. I'm just going to take, again, like a pea-sized amount, maybe a bit more, dab onto the areas of my face. And I really like the smell of this too. I can't really describe it, which I know is not helpful, but I don't know, it just smells fresh and it feels really nice, and it's really lovely and moisturised, but without being horribly heavy, and it seems to sink into my face and make my skin just feel hydrated and plump and good. Now the amount I massage my face, I better not get any wrinkles. And if you had eye cream, I'd put your eye cream on before you put the cream on after the serum. And I'm just gonna hold it, really make sure it's pressed into the skin. And just tap a little bit to get rid of puffiness in my eyes. So that my face is done, I like to do a couple of extra things just because I do. This may be a bit weird, but I like to condition my eyelashes and my eyebrows, because I don't know if it's just me, but I get dandruff with eyebrows. Not only do they fall out, but they get super flaky, and whenever I go like that, it literally just snows. So this is just some coconut oil that I've got in a tiny pot that I keep in my bedside drawer in my room. And I just melt a bit on my finger, rub it in, and then I tap it through my eyebrows to try and encourage them to hopefully grow back, grow back. And then I just put it through my eyelashes. I realize the faces I'm putting here are really bizarre, but yeah, just rub that through. Then any excess on my finger, I'm just gonna put onto my lips and the back of my ears. They get dry. Then I'm gonna put some lip balm on. I really like the Aurora lip balms, and right now I'm using the Baobab and Banana one because I just want to feel like I'm in the tropics rather than the UK. Spread that all over. I'm obsessed with lip balm. I go through it so quick. Then just to make sure that that moisturiser is sealed in, I like to put on some Vaseline. This is just really basic Vaseline. It's basically just petroleum jelly, which ordinarily I'd be against. Like, I don't like it in my skincare or anything because it clogs up your pores. But for your lips, what it basically does is create a barrier so that the moisture stays in and doesn't evaporate. So that you wake up in the morning and they're still moisturised. Then we're almost done. I'm just going to use this mask This is a clay mask, but I don't tend to put it all over my face. It is the Dr. Organic Manuka Honey Face Mask. I like to just tap it on to where I have spots. And it seems to help dry them out and kill them, but without making them super dry and flaky. It also has moisturising elements. Manuka honey, it's antibacterial and it's still moisturising. So we can see obviously this giant thing. And I think the rest are just like redness and scars and stuff that just need to heal, but those are the ones that are active, so we're trying to kill and treat. And then the absolute final thing, the last step, is my favourite scent in the whole world, lavender. I will usually smother just pure lavender oil on my pillow, or I'll dab some onto my wrists, but I'm thinking today we shall use the Sweet Dreams Tisserand roll-on. I'm gonna put a little bit behind my ears and maybe roll a little bit onto my chest. But guys, that is absolutely everything I use before going to bed. All that's left to do is take my hair out. And now this would be when I would go and make dinner, cup of tea, relax, watch some TV or something, and then snuggle in into bed with my book. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I know what kind of videos you like and what kind of content you want me to create. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you know when I post a new video, which is every single Friday. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I really feel like just prancing around in this.